What's going on with y'all today, man? How y'all feeling? Today I wanted to talk about, another topic involving black people. I've been on my real conscious topics lately. So I got another one for y'all with black men and baby mothers. And I'm going to talk about something different in this topic because this topic's been brought up many times, but I didn't want to get into the system is designed against us and, setting up for black people to fail. I don't really want to get into that. I wanted to get into more of the philosophical, I think I said that right, the philosophical aspect of this situation. I did put, this is mainly centered on black people and black community, but I feel like what I'm about to say could kind of stand for anybody. This could apply to any race, right? I think, I thought about this topic a lot, right? I kind of felt like at first, oh, maybe this is just people being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They're just being irresponsible, just having kids with multiple women and not wanting to get married and commit, which that could be a thing for, I think, a lot of people, because especially if you think about the rich, they kind of feel, like a rapper or a celebrity, they might feel very entitled. Oh, I could have any girl. I could do whatever I want. I'm gonna have a kid with this girl. I'm gonna have a kid with this girl. I'm gonna have a kid with this girl. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living whatever I want to do, I'm gonna just do it. I don't care type of lifestyle. But if you, like I said, if you notice, it's not just the rich. It's also just if you look in your everyday life, you will see that this is a thing for regular people as well. Just black men just don't seem to be able to just have this one woman who they just commit to, who they just love, who they want to be with. And I feel like, especially with I'm just noticing this being a young, a young guy, seeing different things. I'm noticing even people my age or younger, they're having kids early, early as hell. They're having kids mad early, and they, the baby mother that they chose, that they got with, they don't stay together. They find another partner. They're trying to work things out. They're thinking about having a kid, but then, something might go astray. It's just I'm just noticing a lot of people are not able to just be in a relationship, I'm noticing people are not able to just be in a stable, functioning relationship. It seems like people just don't want to get married anymore. The first, inkling of when somebody they you like somebody, they like you back, y'all been together for a little bit, their first idea is now I just want to have a kid first. They want to have a kid first. They don't even want to think about marriage. They just want to think about, oh, dang, I like you. I think you're attractive. I like being around you. Let's have a kid. It's marriage is just that's not even in their thought process anymore for whatever reason. I would say that the culture kind of has to blame for this way of thinking, because if you notice, a lot of people we all kind of follow trends in a way. We see what's popular or somebody who we like, and we just kind of go off of the vibe. If everybody's doing it this way, I'm gonna do it. This is a random example, but this girl, SZA, right? I think it was SZA, right? She just dropped a song, and I think she said something oh, I need a big boy, right? Now every girl is saying, yo, I need a big boy. It's just something people like to follow after what everybody else is doing. If everybody is doing one thing and this is what's popular, this is what the culture is doing, it just kind of, everybody just follows suit. So if everybody is having baby mothers, nobody's getting married, nobody wants to, people are going to naturally just, oh, well, I want you to be my baby mother. I want you to be my baby father. I'm not really thinking about marriage, but I just want to, that's what people are following. I'm not saying everybody does this, but I'm just saying I would say the culture has somewhat to blame for it. To get to a more realistic aspect of it though, more with feelings, I could also say maybe, just to give the benefit of the doubt, sometimes things just happen. That's one thing. You just get with a girl, accidentally she gets pregnant, but a lot of times people don't want to put like a ring on that girl's finger. Like, okay, I got you pregnant. You know, because I got you pregnant, I'm not saying you have to get married right away, like especially if you're young. I'm not saying you have to get married right away, but they don't want to marry that girl that they just got pregnant. Like, that is your kid. Like, y'all are or were together. Like, back in the day, I feel like maybe not. I don't know how far back in the day, but I remember at some point men would feel like, okay, I just got this girl pregnant, I should marry her. You know what I'm saying? That was like a duty that they felt like, yo, I should marry this girl. I just got her pregnant. We should be in one household. This should be like my family. Even if I don't necessarily, you know, this was an accident, whatever. I don't know if I love this girl or if I necessarily want to be with her for the rest of my life. I'm not really sure. But because I just did this, you know, I have to, as a man, I have to marry this girl. That's how they used to think, at least. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. I'm not saying that that's necessarily the right way to do it, but it's honorable. You know what I'm saying? But now men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get married. The girls don't want to get married either. You know what I'm saying? And I could also say, like, are the reason why black men don't want to marry these girls, is it because of the fact they feel like that this girl isn't the right one? Is that the possible reason why? Like, they don't want to sit there, like, it might be, you know, they got the girl pregnant, you know, they was with this girl for a little while. Is it because they feel like, the girl and the guy, but you know, this is about black men, is the reason why they don't want to stay in these relationships and fully commit, is it because they feel like this girl is not the right one for them? That could be the case, to give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, especially like, let's say if you like kind of successful and you got this girl pregnant, maybe you have these thoughts of like, oh, she's using me, or maybe I could find somebody better. You also got to say, why did you get this girl pregnant in the first place? You know what I'm saying? You got to also hold yourself accountable. But is that one of the reasons? Is it because they feel like they haven't found the right one? Maybe they feel like, oh, you know, some people want to have kids. Like, you know, girls, especially with females, like they have a natural feeling of wanting to reproduce, like have a kid. So is one of the reasons why, you know, they don't, like, their first instinct is to have kids, and they like I said, they might not have found that right person for them yet. Maybe years is going by, you know, they're getting older. Maybe they feel like, oh, I want to have a kid. Like, I wish I could have did things the right way, but I really want to have a kid. You know, I really want to be a dad, or I really want to be a mom. Maybe that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just haven't found that person that they wanted to marry, but they do want to have a kid. You know, I'm thinking of just different ideas on why this be happening.